Good evening, friends. We are in the day 21 of the Traditional Energy Medicine Diploma course from Basava Academy. We are going through the yin and yang energy. Today, sir will discuss more about the yin and yang deficiency and how we can treat the persons according to their constitution, body constitution. Now, on behalf of all of you, I am welcoming our Basavaraj Sir to this platform. Welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. Now you can take care of the session, sir. Your video is not on. Basavaraj, sir. Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Still people are joining. Okay, before starting, any doubt with yesterday's class? Still 65 people are there. I'll wait. So we are discussing about the kidney yin and how can we develop with that. So let's connect that kidney yin with kidney yang so that you can learn together. So again, if you go with the TCM, it's divided into kidney yin, kidney yang, kidney chi, kidney essence, and kidney receptive chi, and kidney art yang disharmony, and so many and different patterns will come. So to make you understand easy and to practice easier way, I will make all those 7-8 different organ pattern into 2 patterns, kidney yin and kidney yang. Of course, it's related to that only is subdivided into many other different forms. So let's correlate kidney yin and yang. Have any questions, please put in the chat. What are all the kidney yin we discussed that is make you to lean, to reduce your energy? This is your kidney yin. So I told the food and rest placing very important role to increase the essence. So essence means it's in. So that makes you to relax, to down, to cool, to sleep, to regenerate. And you can ask me question here. To pull down the energy, we are working for this much. If anybody is having heart blockage, don't give liver. Right? Start with liver 2. So what we discussed in the previous class, it's all to make you low. It's very important to reduce your yang, to increase the yin. Why? Because whenever you reduce the energy, that goes to the lower peak. That lower peak that rises the energy to the peak, and it again goes down. So life is a sinusoidal wave. So the negative peak which you are experiencing is in. From that, the yang is rising up. If you want to rise the yang, how can you rise the yang? So learn from the nature. The deep winter in the nature, that's creating the extreme in energy. You might have observed some of the Discovery Natural Geography channels. Most of the animals, they go to the hibernation. Do you know that? Polar bears and all. 2 months, they are inside the ice. They are not eating anything. With that, they are traveling inside. With that, they are creating the yin energy in the body. That yin is required for the next spring. The yin is generating the yang. We learned the fourth principle of yin and yang. The extreme yin generates the yang. The extreme yang generates the yin. So when I am observing in the clinic, most of the times, many people, they come with a chronic illness, heart blockage, and rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, and many more illness. Most of the illness for us, it looks like yang deficiency. Heart blockage, it's the inner yang. The yang is less. Last year, one of my client is telling, whenever he's got heart attack and he checked the triglycerides level, it's 140. Do you believe that? The normal range of triglycerides is 170. But he is having below that and he got heart attack and heart blockage. That means that you may have cholesterol level in the blood. That doesn't mean that it will make you heart blockage. Another friend of mine, his triglycerides is, it's almost more than 600, 700, sometimes 900. You won't believe that. He's working almost 12 to 15 hours a day. He's active. So The first thing is we no need to treat the cholesterol. Your cholesterol is completely, it's a liver yang. If liver yang is good, the cholesterol goes down. If liver yang is high, automatically the triglycerides, all the values will be low. When there is a liver chi stagnation, when liver is unable to do metabolism, what happens? Normally, the undigested fat remains in the blood and it rises. It doesn't mean that you'll get heart attack. Doctor will tell your triglycerides are very high, the chances of heart blockage. It's not always true. In clinical practice, we see in many patients, their triglycerides is less or more. That doesn't correlate to the blockages. Then what factor makes your heart block? So according to doctor, it's a triglycerides cholesterol level. If you want, I will give you 100 case histories. There, so your triglycerides may be low or high. That doesn't mean that you'll get heart attack. Then what is the another factor that makes you heart blockages? You ask that patient who got heart blockages, just you take 10 to 15 case studies who got heart blockage, may got some angiogram, some other medicine, some other treatment. How are you and what is the status of your mind in last 1 year? You don't need to go for 10 years, just the last 1 year. They didn't got heart blockage because of liver yang deficiency or heart yang deficiency, spleen yang deficiency, no. You just ask you yourself take 15 to 20 case studies and overall got heart blockages and just make a small few questions with the patients. I'll tell you 9 out of 10 people who got heart blockages, they are into extreme restlessness. They are into excess of stress. You can call stress or restlessness or hyperactive or working without work gap. I'll tell you in another way. In last 1 or 2 years, that person is not touched this negative peak. Are getting this? That person is not touched this negative peak. Because of that, if you touch the negative peak, then only the yang will rise. Otherwise, the yang won't rise. So, if you are into a deep rest, the deep sleep, tonight, if you make deep sleep, tomorrow, a deep in will create the yang. The morning is fresh, active, energetic. Similarly, the deep rest every month, every year, every week is required. This deep inner journey into your life is creating the yang. Who is creating kidney yang? Your kidney yin only. So, when you are unable to rise the yang, means if you are unable to move, for all of us, there is a phlegm in the body. Because every day we are eating. Whether you have this much phlegm or this much phlegm doesn't matter. Phlegm means, again, I am telling you, not only your cough, the mucus. The phlegm means the residue of the food. In the motion, in the cough, even in the blood, everything. So which is completely the food which is not converted into chi. The residue is phlegm only according to TM. So that phlegm which accumulates some part of the body because of the yang deficiency. Why the yang is deficient? Because you are not touched the negative peak, you are not rested your mind. You are into too much materialistic world, restlessness. So the deep winter in the tree is creating the spring and the new leaves is emerging in the March, the Chaitra Masa. To create a new leaf, what is required for the tree? Don't think it's required fertilizer, it requires water. No. Without that, it requires a deep inner journey in the winter. So when the yang is not sufficient in the body, the phlegm will stuck. If it stucks in the digestion system, we call food retention, spleen yang deficiency. So that may rise your blood sugar level. If it phlegm stucks in the liver, we call it as a fatty liver. It stucks in the joints, then we call it as a rheumatoid arthritis. If it stucks in the heart, we call it as a heart blockages. If it stucks in the tissues, some in the skin level, then it may be a lymphoma, the flat globules, or it may chances of creating some cyst, fibroid, something else. It's all the accumulation of the phlegm. Why that phlegm is accumulated? Because your wind is deficient in the body. The liver wind is deficient. It's unable to move. The technically speaking, it's a liver chi stagnation. Why the liver is chi stagnated? Because the liver doesn't have enough wind to move. Why it doesn't have enough wind? Who is the mother for the liver? It's a kidney. The nature of kidney is coldness. You didn't made your mind cool, rested, deep relaxation, rejuvenation, last 1, 2, 3 years. Always you are on the tip of the foot. Go, 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 go. Journey, business, work, travel, whatever you do. So that is the root cause of many chronic illness. Kidney yang deficiency. Why kidney yang is deficiency? Because of the kidney yin is deficient. For that kidney yin deficiency, you may quote 100 problems, 100 reasons, but most of the times it is only two. Food and rest. These two are very important to create the yin energy in the body. Food and rest, that's it, nothing else. The deep essence food is generating the essence, the kidney essence that makes you cool and relax and resting your mind. Do you have any question here? There's another way. Liver yang deficiency due to liver kidney deficiency. Liver kidney deficiency due to indeficiency, kidney indeficiency. If I want to teach you only TCM, I will teach kidney yang deficiency is causing the liver yang deficiency. But I want to teach you the holistically by taking your food, emotions, and practical journey which we got. If I take holistically, that kidney yang is deficient because of the yin deficiency for long term. So when kidney yin deficiency for few days, later it become kidney yang deficiency. Kidney yang deficiency for few months or few years, then it become kidney yin deficiency. Both are interdependent. So that's what I told this sinusoidal. If yang is not rising up, yin won't create. The yin creates because of the yang only. Without touching the positive peak, you won't go to the negative. Without touching the negative peak, you won't go to positive. So kidney yin is the root of yang, and kidney yang is the root of kidney yin. Both is required. So if kidney yin is deficient, then you end up with like this. Your sinusoidal wave will be like this. The yin deficiency that rises the yang. That yang also deficient rises yin. So your wave will be like this. Because of lesser yin, lesser yang. Who is having more kidney yin? Men or women? Yes, of course. Women. This Kidney in is represented with the in hormones that is bringing you the in characteristics, estrogen, progesterone. All these things is a in that makes you soft spoken. So that makes you a smooth skin. So compared to gents, how is the lady's skin is soft? Why? Because of the in. The voice also soft. It's in. And even characteristics also. They're inward. They're not making outward. They're taking care of family. They're in energy means nourishment. They're nourishing the family, not only in terms of food, even they're nourishing the emotions. Every family member is connecting to mother emotionally. It may be daughter, son, husband, anybody is connecting to mother because she is the one she is nourishing emotionally. Why that nourishment came to a mother? Because of the in. Have you ever tasted any food is better than your mom's cooking? No chance, no? She is the ultimate nourisher for you. So that is the in. If that in is there, our menstruation will end at 55, 60 years. Menopause has to happen 55, 60 years. Our menses should not delay. And even though that menopause should be very smoother. When she is having enough in energy. Because of this kidney in deficiency, many of ladies, they're getting menopause in early age. 40, 45, 50, even 37. Why? It is a purely kidney in is a deficient. Again, further two reasons. I can tell you 20, again you end up with confusion. Learn with only two, later you can expand. She is unable to rest her mind. She is not fed well. This is only two reasons that is creating kidney in is deficient. If kidney in is proper, your menopause age is 55 plus. The only reason for early menopause is in is deficient. Because of indeficiency, the female hormones are going down. Follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, estrogen, progesterone, what are all the modern science is telling. I'm not naming that because we are not into that. See, the Eastern science, it makes you a group. This is in yang, instead of going into that. So many of the ladies, their fertility is going down by 30, 32, 33, 35 because of the indeficiency. Weekly, I treat minimum 4-5 ladies for infertility in my clinic. Most of the ladies which I treat for infertility, they are ending up with only 2 reasons. Their food is not proper, or they are unable to rest. Why they are unable to rest? Your mother, your grandmother, their grandmother, they are working in the house. Don't think if they are working within home means work is less. No, lot of work. They are not only taking care you, they are also taking care cattle, buffaloes, cows, oxes, sheep in villages. So she's working inward in the house. But today we are making her to work out and giving 4 times responsibilities. Taking care of work, finance, planning, all those things. So all those things is raising the yang. When yang is rising up, the yin goes down. Who is the yin hormones? Estrogen, progesterone, follicle stimulating hormone, going on. Who is the yang hormones? Adrenaline, testosterone. The hormones are going up. It's not only the work or the way we make our child grow. It is also food. Food which we are feeding to our daughters, it's completely wrong. The first step for your daughter, you should stop the hybrid meat. Chicken, egg, all hybrid meat, they are growing within 1.5 months. See, anything fast growing is a yang. So one chicken, a desi breed chicken, to become 1.5 kg, it will take 15 months. Because in my house, we have chicken. It will take 12 to 15 months to reach 1.5 kg. The farm chicken, it just takes 32, 33 or 34 days. If it is more than that, it will become 2 kg, 2.5 kg within 40 days. So, if you want to make your child hormones proper throughout her life, stop hybrid chicken and egg. Still, if you are taking much more, stop hybrid rice, hybrid wheat. And the milk which we are getting from Jersey cow. You stop these 4-5 items, it's enough. That replace with desi or native breed. I'm not giving a solution for any of your minor problems. I'm taking you as a holistic. Whether you are at the age of 5 years or you are at the age of 50 years, the same rule is applicable. Because even if you want to die peacefully, you require yin energy. Do you know that? The deep yin is required to die peacefully. Don't think I already grown, I cleared menopause also happened. I don't want this in. For everybody. The deep in is required to rise. Future, if you don't want to become heart patient, I'm telling you, I'll tell you 100% guarantee. Today only I'm giving you. You won't become heart patient. For that, only things you should take care is you should keep on raise the kidney in. Every day you should sleep such a way that morning once you open the eye, you should feel fresh and rejuvenated and light. Whether you sleep 4 hours or 8 hours, it doesn't matter. The moment you wake up, you should feel light and relaxed, rejuvenated. Means in is there. Again, you're going back to sleep. Means the in is not sufficient. Daily afternoon, between 11:30 to 1:30, this is the time of yang. You take desi buffalo or cow buttermilk. It is one of the superb natural source of yin energy. Buttermilk. Till my 16, 17 years of my village life, 90% of my afternoon meals is buttermilk rice. Along with that, a small piece of onion, raw onion. That is a village style of food. That is rising the yin. So I'm telling you, if any of you suffering with hormonal imbalance, I will give you the points how to treat all the things I will give you. Before that, I'll tell you, change food. Your daughter is not for to earn only. She took birth to nourish you. To a father, to a mother, to a brother, who is nourishing emotionally, food-wise, supporting-wise? It's a girl only, nobody else. Any guest comes to my house, there's a big sofa is there, single-seated. My daughter is not allowing anybody to sit there. So last 2 days back, my wife manager came just to visit. He sat there. My daughter saw that. No, get up. It's my father's sofa. That emotional nourishment won't come to a boy child. The boy child is a young. He will stand beside you and work with you to rise more. To build an empire, to build a business, the boy child will help you with young. But girl child is to a father, to a mother, to a brother, to a sister, to whole family. She's a nourisher. But unfortunately, we are misunderstanding in today's journey of our life. So she's equal, she's earning, and she's earning, I know that. My wife is earning more than me. But at the same time, you should take care of her in energy always. Take care that your wife is taking enough rest. Your daughter is taking much in energy. There is a work gap for them. I tell my wife many times, whenever you feel restless, put leave. Even it is a loss of pay also doesn't matter. Because the woman is designed with yin. She needs a proper rest and food. That's what we made father home. In my village culture, whenever the work is so much restless, what the wife will do, she'll go to father house for 15 days, 1 month, and she will come back. Yes, sir. Do you agree this? Why she is going to mother house? So some are going oftenly, some are going very rarely. So it depends on their in energy. If their in is very good, they will take very less leave, so that they go to mother house very rarely. And if they are going oftenly, means don't blame her. It's your mistake, you are not made her more in. So the rest, relaxed food for a woman is very essential, because to raise the in energy. So if you're not married, in is always more. It's not like that. If you are not married and your mind is not much desireful, it's not attaching and let it go nature, then your in is more. Where you are losing in, that's what we discussed in the last class. We are losing in with work, with desireful and expecting too much. This is where you lose even intimacy. So if you're not married, means the first one it eliminates, but other things you're doing. So obviously you lose the in. And many times in my clinical practice, I see 15, 20, below 20 years girls, we give consultation for PCOD, for irregular menses, excess bleeding. All these things, the root cause is there with their studies only. They're sleeping only 4 hours a day and staying in hostel, that dabba food, that not nourishing you at all. You can leave your boy child into hostel. Don't leave your girl child, because she needs more nourishment. For him, no menses cycle, but for your daughter, there is a cycle. To that cycle to happen properly, the nourishment is a first priority. Because I also stayed almost 8 years in hostel in my study life. Even after completing my degree also, as a bachelor life, we eat outside, we eat in hostels. All those things reduces your nourishment and reduces the in energy. Indeficiency only making excess bleeding. Indeficiency, delay in menses. Because to make it menses to happen, blood is required. There is a raw material. If you are in deficiency, blood is in. Delays happens. If in goes down, yang rises up. That rise in yang only making excess bleeding. 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. The first step to treat naturally, you have to rise the in. If you are treating through acupuncture point, you have to rise the yang. You understood how the chronic illness happens? You are thinking, so heart blockage, yang deficiency, kidney failure, yang deficiency, liver cirrhosis, yang deficiency, rheumatoid arthritis, or yang deficiency, and cancer, yang deficiency, fibroids, yang deficiency, cyst, yang deficiency. Yes, of course, all are yang deficiency. But ask all the patient, yang is deficient because of indeficiency in last 1 or 2 years. They are not touched the negative peak to rise the yang. In TCM will tell, to rise the wind in the spring, to rise the wind energy in the spring season in the nature has to touch the deep inner feet, the deep into the body. deep into the nature. That's what the tree is, no leaves in the winter. It's like a skeleton. Because it's doing inner journey to rise next wind. If you do that, I'll tell you for 100 years, 100% I'll guarantee you, you never ever get heart blockage. I'm in Bangalore. Sometimes I visit Narayana Rudralaya and Jayadeva Hospital. These two are a very famous hospitals in India who's taking care of heart. You have to see there. Bob. It's like a fish market. It's a big market. How you see the crowd like that. Why those many people are getting to heart blockages? Means because of restlessness. Your cholesterol is rising because of lack of coldness. The rheumatoid arthritis is happening because of the yang deficiency. For that yang deficiency, because of the yin deficiency. So I'll just tell you how this is connected technically. I will draw this yang as a body. So let's take it, this is your body and I'm correlating to yang. So please adjust, I'm pouring drying. Okay, just take this yang only. This yang will rise in the body, no? This yang is correlated to all three warmers. Including your mind. This yang is rising in the lower warmer. Who's there in the lower warmer? Kidney and urinary bladder, small intestine, large intestine, here, and all gynec, reproductive organs. So for all activities, you require yang. So that yang is given by kidney. So the first action, let's see, urination. Closing and opening of urethra. For urination, it is a function. It's a function, no? Opening, closing. If urination is good, thanks to your kidney yang. Or else you have to raise the yang. For few people, unable to close, that makes frequent urination. Unable to open, that makes you delay late urination, dribbling. Both are yang is deficient. Clear? So many people, for inconsistency of urination, there is no answer with medicines. Simply we tell prostate gland enlargement. Why the prostate gland is enlarging? Because of the kidney yin yang deficiency only. In the beginning of the class, I told nourishment is yin, the functioning is a yang. So you tell me the urination is a function or a nourishment? It's a function. So opening of urethra and closing of urethra. If that is not happening properly, means yang is deficient. Your liver yang, the kidney yang deficiency makes liver yang is less. That makes late urination. Urgency urination, urine retention, frequent urination. All these things are kidney yang deficiency. Even bedwetting, excess urination. Here I will tell you one thing. Yang deficiency means yin is more, yang is less. So that coldness is more, function is less. Actually, you are urinating in small quantity, not large quantity. You are urinating small quantity, and yang deficiency, because fire is less, your urination is not much yellow or pale yellow. It is slightly white in nature. Even it is a slight pale yellow is there also, its quantity is less. Now tell me, diabetes, what it is? All diabetic patients, they go to urination in the night more than 5-6 times. That is kidney yang deficiency. You raise the kidney yang, the problem will be solved. We treated many patients. Before treatment, their urination is 5-6 times in a night. After treatments, maybe once or not there. Anybody experienced with our TM points? The urination is improved. Because a lot of new students are, old students are there. That's what I'm asking. Who are attended TM course last year, and treated for urine inconsistency and got results. Many people. To rise kidney yang, you can do it in two ways. One, you can reduce the coldness so that yang will rise. The second, because your coldness is more, who is controlling the coldness in 5-element cycle? Who is controlling the coldness? It's the humidity. Humidity, no? You can raise kidney humidity so that kidney in goes down, the yang will rise up. So all urination you can treat with kidney yang. The second important thing, when kidney yang in the lower body, it is making warm in the lower abdomen, especially limbs. If anybody of you feeling food chillness, it's because of kidney yang is deficiency. Chillness and coldness. And water retention in the lower body. That is kidney yang deficiency. Food swelling, pitting edema, water retention. And increasing the waist size. A good fat and muscle in the lower abdomen is a kidney yin. That is required. If waist is strong, nourished, it's good. But yang deficiency, that makes it's unable to burn the fat and food that accumulates. The kidney yang deficiency makes accumulate the fat in the lower body, buttocks and tummy, and loosen muscles. And more coldness is more, the yang is going down means yin is rising. The more coldness makes your skin more darker. So many people, if the skin is dark in the between thighs, in the lower abdomen, and in the lower back, these are all very vital symptoms you have to observe in the patient. Many people, they are feeling a dark patches and black patches in the lower abdomen, in the lumbar and sacrum area, or in the lower abdomen below the navel, or in the thigh regions. The skin becomes dark because of the coldness. Why that coldness? Because of yang deficiency. Clear? The warmth and skin scaling. Fourth, of course, menstruation is also a function. The entire menstruation cycle, is required both yin and yang. Yin is required for the yin hormones and for blood, for the ovulation is a yin, no? That is supplied by kidney yin. And growth is a yang. Yesterday I told, bone density is a yin, bone growth is a yang. Like that, egg growth is the yang. For many patients and many clients who are coming with lower egg size, they are unable to conceive even in IVF. We will raise the kidney yang, and that is improving the egg size. And to initiate menstruation cycle, yang is required. For menstruation cycle, yin and yang both are required. But yang is the one that makes you on time. 28 days within 30 days. That is yang. If yang goes down, your menstruation happens after 40 days, 50 days. The delay in menses, if it is due to blood deficiency, that is yin deficiency. If delay in menses due to yang deficiency, so that we treat the kidney yang. If you do more physical activity in a month, your menstruation cycle is on time. If you are not doing yoga, not doing activity, then your menstruation cycle will get delay. So, like urination, menstruation is also a function. Of course, that menstruation is required blood and other things, that is yin. Will raise the yin, later will rise the yang. Early menstruation, yang is more because of yin deficiency. For them, we will reduce the yang. You can make it delay. Then, from where the yang is creating? From yin only. If blood is good, essence is good, automatically menstrual cycle will be easy and without cramps. The cramp is happening in the menstruation cycle means yang is deficient. Cramp. Why cramp happening? Your ovaries, it's unable to release the egg because it doesn't have momentum. Then body is creating the momentum by creating the pain. You look at this menstruation cramp, will come down when you put hot pack. Yes. When you put hot pack, the menstruation cramp will come down. Why? Because that hot pack, when you give now, that it is raising the yang. For body, you are telling, you don't rise yang. I will only rising with hot pack massage. Otherwise, the body will rise. So for them, simply rise the yang, menstrual cramps will clear within a month. If scanty bleeding, if bleeding is not happening 3 days, 4 days, it is happening 1.5 days with that too very small bleeding. That is indeficiency. Menstruation is started means yang is done. There is no need to treat yang. Sir, menses is happening, but no bleeding. Then you have to treat the yin. For them, maybe essence deficiency, blood deficiency, yin hormone deficiency will be there. You no need to treat hormones, blood separately. Just raise the yin. That will raise the blood, that will raise the estrogen, that will raise the progesterone, everything will happen. Doctor will treat with 3-4 ways. For blood, one doctor. For hormones, another doctor. You just raise the yin. You will cover everything. Then both yin and yang makes on time proper bleeding. And no cramps. Cramp is happening because of yang deficiency. I'll give you simple points tomorrow. Just press 20 times few points. Next cycle, no cramps. I'll give you a guarantee. Today you understand yin and yang together. Tomorrow, together we will discuss the points. Any questions with respect to menses cycle? It's welcome now, because we'll have short break of 5 minutes, and I'll go to the where and all yang, kidney yang is rising upward. The human audible is only 1 hour. After 1 hour, we require a break. We'll have a small break and come back. Yes, Usman.
So hi, sir. My doubt is indeficiency will lead to yang deficiency, as you said.
Yeah.
So normally when in is deficient, the yang will rise, no?
Indeficiency is raising the empty heat.
Yes, means again that is yang only rising, right?
That is not true yang.
Okay.
Yeah, indeficiency that makes you restless.
Mhm.
Yang is momentum. So all indeficiency is creating empty heat. That is not true heat.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Om Prakash.
Sir, the report which I had sent, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, whatever explanation you have given is fantastic, and I've understood the symptom actually. But the confusion was the points in. I'll show you the report. This one, if you can see, I don't know whether it is clear or not, sir. Because the earth is also showing more, and all the other rest of the parameters in Nadiswara is also showing about 2, sir. 4 also.
You have to give importance to the first 2 primary. So your Nadiswara say report I saw in the afternoon. It is
Okay.
showing humidity and heat.
Both, no, sir. Liver and earth is more, sir.
You have to understand. First IST is earth.
Earth.
The second IST is heat.
Heat.
So it is a humidity and heat. It's a damp heat.
Damp heat. Yes, sir.
More yang.
Yes.
The yang is here, in is here.
Here. No fire.
No. Yang is there.
Yeah.
No yin.
In.
Okay. So
Okay.
you quoted the hormone is more.
Estrogen, the testosterone is more.
Yeah.
And facial hair and that male hormone, whichever it is increasing.
Female hormone is in, male hormone is yang.
Yang.
So the case which you sent, you are telling testosterone is more.
Yes.
Wait, I am giving a reason through Nadiswara report.
Yes.
The Nadiswara is telling in that, according to report, in the patient, damp heat is more.
Yes.
Damp heat means yang.
Yang.
Because of the yang, the testosterone is high. Because of testosterone, facial layers is there.
There. Yes.
For me, facial is there.
Yes.
Okay. Men.
Men.
It is for a male, it is a female, it is happening means you have to reduce the testosterone.
Yes.
How to reduce? Raise the in.
In.
Which point shown in the Nadiswara?
K10, sir.
Huh?
Kidney 10. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Horary point.
Yes. Just put one pepper seed on K10.
25. Yes.
Share your experience after 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Actually, I am using Nadiswara fantastically. It's a beautiful app. I have got very good results, and I'm so thankful that you people have designed this, sir. And for a person who learned from you, I am using it very comfortably, and I'm getting very good results in so many cases. My biggest achievement was alcoholism and smoking. That one we did very nicely. That came out very well. And digestion, a lot of digestion and frozen shoulder problems I've solved. And I'm doing it little for the people who are economically backward. For those people, I'm treating, sir. So with the free treatment I'm giving, sir, and I'm using Nadiswara learning. I am very happy because I was a patient who came as a patient, become a student. Then I have converted myself to a healer. So I am so proud that people have done such a beautiful app, and it is helping so easily. Closing my eyes, I do, and now with TEM classes, what I have learned, and my husband has also joined. So
Yeah,
it's like
good.
the whole family is going towards TEM because it is really given us that passionate answers for our questions. That is what I'll say.
See, what I'm going to conclude here is, if you want to use Nadiswara effectively,
Yes, sir.
you should be a TM user,
Yes, sir.
TM student. Why? Because in TM, you are learning the core part.
Yes.
The damp heat is a yang.
Yes.
The kidney yang is more, the yin is less.
Less.
Because of that, the testosterone hormone you can correlate. If you're not a TM student, what happens now? Simply you use and you don't know the reason of it.
What I wanted to validate, because it was very confusing, because the other two parameters are also above 2 and everything. But I didn't, I just wanted to reconfirm from you whether what I concluded was right or not. But suggestions I've given, food and rest is what I have given suggestion. Compulsorily I have told, otherwise I'll not treat. That's also I've told, sir. Without
So what Nadiswara point is suggested is right only.
right, yes.
Go it and share your experience after 2 weeks, but it will take, according to me, it will take 2 to 3 months to raise the in energy. And food is a primary factor.
Primary.
Just tell them, even if there is a restless in the mind, tell them to relax.
Not at thoughts, sir. Very
Yeah.
young children and teenagers nowadays, they don't sleep properly. So that is the main cause for this pattern also. That's what I have understood from all the counseling I have been doing. So I'm very happy and glad that you have done this kind of this one. And I'll really suggest everybody to buy Nadiswara, so that it makes it's more like a research thing, like you learn more about what body is.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. So we are learning and going together. So you will get answer, raise the in food, and you do K7, K10 tonification.
Yes.
Maybe after 1 week or 2 weeks, you can do L11 sedation.
Yes, sir.
So you can see the results by end of the month.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. So, of course, to build in is not easy. So it takes few weeks, few months effort. We'll do it. Okay. Have a short break of 5 minutes and we'll come back. Welcome back. The more quantity urination is yang. Low quantity urination is quantity increases because of the yang only. Low quantity is in. Okay, come back. This yang is rising up from the extreme in. That is a kidney yang, we say. It is the root for all body yang energy in the body. So primarily in the lower abdomen, which is responsible for warming the feet and the skin scale, menstruation cycle and urination. And it is also responsible for the male fertility. In male fertility, again, it's both like a menstruation, it is also yin and yang. But here, the function is more than a nourishment. So, ED, erection dysfunction, it's a yang deficiency. And sperm mortality, it's a yang. And the sperm morphology, that is also yang. And the quantity of this sperm is yin. Quality of this sperm is a yang. Here, this is the yang is the one which controls the function of the male fertility. And yin also required, of course. what we say, the premature ejaculation is a yin deficiency. Erection dysfunction is a yang deficiency. So prostate gland enlargement, also yang deficiency. And all low back pain, lower back pain. So it may be a sciatica and spondylosis. Many more. So both yin and yang is there, but 80% of the times it's a yang deficiency. Sciatica, lower abdomen pain, and knee pain especially. That is also in the lower warmer only. Your knee is controlled by kidney yang only. Especially if anybody is suffering with left knee, it's a kidney yang. Right knee, it's a kidney yin deficiency. Kidney yin deficiency, rising heat, no. The heat symptoms comes in the right side. Kidney yang deficiency make you cold symptoms. The cold is in, so that comes in the left. Clear? So I hope you understood the issues in the lower abdomen or lower warmer. It's due to a kidney yang. Of course, kidney indeficiency also there. So if sudden low back pain happens, that to right side, it's a kidney heat that happens with the kidney indeficiency. Left side passing down the body, sciatica nerve affection. If it is affected, then it is a kidney yang deficiency that is making cold. Even kidney failure is a yang deficiency because kidney function is going down. But that happened because of the long-term indeficiency. So you can see nowadays in all metropolitan cities, every street there is a dialysis center. Why? Kidney yang deficiency. Due to that, kidney is unable to filter, unable to do its function. Why that kidney yang is deficient? Because since 15 years, 20 years, your kidney yin is deficient. Why that kidney yin is deficient? No rest, no proper food. You are behind the success by damaging your kidney. Success should be celebrated. You should celebrate your success, no? In your celebration, if you are taking medicines, means there is no meaning for that success. Raise your kidney yang by raising kidney yin, so that your success will be meaningful. But what wrong we are doing means we are rising kidney yang by doing more work, restlessness. We are depleting kidney yin for years together, decades together. Later it becomes kidney yang deficiency. Nourish kidney yin so that in future kidney yang deficiency won't happen. Previously, if anybody want to give a daughter to marry a daughter, they are checking how many cows are there and how many buffaloes are there in son-in-law home. If there is no buffaloes and cow, they won't give daughter. Why, you know? Your dairy is the source of your yin. Your dairy is the source of your yin. The tragedy of your today's life is, to all my patients, we are telling, don't take dairy products. Why? Because your dairy is adulterated such a way that by taking that you become patient. If you don't have gastritis, just drink a packet milk for 1 week. Next week you'll get gastritis. Do you agree my words or no? If your digestion is good, just take the ghee which is available in the market. Your digestion becomes slow. That makes food stagnation. The few years back, your dairy is nourishing you. We read Mahabharata, Ramayana, no? So many battles happened because of the cows and buffaloes. That is a property. That is the source of your kidney yin. Make sure that you are getting proper desi cow or desi buffalo milk. That's it. You are rich. Even you can pay 100 or 150 rupees per liter also, it's worth. Instead of paying 30, 40 rupees for this, the waste, adulterated milk. We all, I'm telling, including me, we are suffering with kidney insufficiency. That kidney insufficiency is creating the heat, empty heat. That heat is making you more stress and more desireful, more restless, more sexual desires, more wantingness, more attachment. It's all empty evil is in your mind. That empty is created the desires. Why? Because you don't have much yin energy in the body. Rise the yin, you'll become a saint. Because when you have everything within you, the wantingness will go off. If possibility is there, you yourself, you take one cover buffalo. If you that space is there for you, if you're staying with comfortable space. If that possibility is not there for you, you search for the right source. Desi breed cow milk or buffalo milk is a good source. Even a desi breed fruits and desi breed and native breed vegetables. It's a good source of yin energy. But only thing is, to digest that desi breed, you require yang. If you don't have yang, you can't digest that food at all. Many people will tell, after eating millets, I'm not getting digesting. After eating millet, body heat is increasing. If I eat a desi breed chicken, so my body heat is increasing, I'm unable to digest it. Why? Your physical activity is nil. Few people will get loose motion also. That loose motion because of yang is less. The kidney is controlling the lower half fins. That male and female genetical organs plus anus. Both are is controlled by kidney only. Kidney yin and yang. When kidney yang goes down, the fluids will rise up. That makes loose motion. That makes loose motion. So, which is the best point to rise the yin? Very good question. To rise the yin, you can press K10 20 times because it's a very strong point. Instead of pepper, you can press. And you can make K7 25 by putting pepper. 10 minutes. It will rise the yin. To rise the yang, plan to tell tomorrow, I'll tell today only so that you can understand better. The best point is K3 25. Or you can set it K5. These 2 points are enough. To rise kidney yang, you can 25 K3 or sedate K5. To rise yin energy, press K10 20 times, or you can apply K7 pepper 10 minutes. We are using 2 points to rise yin and 2 points to rise yang. Even though kidney has 27 points, you can just play with these 4 points. You can see the changes. If you are not believing my word, if anybody of you getting up in between in the night for urination once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, because of yang is deficient. Inconsistency of urination is a yang deficiency. Now you put 1 methi seed. This is the K5. You can check the chart which we shared in the group. Put 1 methi seed on K5, only 10 minutes. How many minutes? Only 10 minutes. You can see the magic. Tonight, you won't get up. Or else, if you are getting up 5 times, it will become 2 times or 3 times within 2 days. Within 1 week, it will become 1 time. For all diabetic patient who are all getting up in the night, you can try this. Clear? So like that, we are using different points. Sir, I am not getting sleep. If anybody of you getting up in the sleep, not getting sleep, you are not getting sleep because of the kidney heat. So you just press K10 20 times in the both the leg. That K10 point will come below beside the knees. Tonight you sleep like a baby. For bedwetting, you can do K5 sedation. It works. K3 tonification and K5 sedation. It will rise the yang. Please note as shown in the picture. If you want to rise K3, K5. If you want to rise yin and sedate yang, K10 press or K7 pepper. Why we chosen this point? What is the logic behind it? All those things I will explain you tomorrow. Here one more thing I forgotten. Your geneticals and anus is controlled by kidney. Any issues? Many are telling some heat boils in a vaginal area. There is a heat, kidney heat. Just tell the patient either put pepper on the K7 or K10 press. That heat boils will go off. Itching. That is itching is happening because of two reasons. Itching happens due to dampness, coldness. Then you put K3 pepper or K7 methi. If it is itching is happening due to dryness, then you have to tonify K7. Check the patient whether that belongs to yin or yang. And white discharge, a pure thin liquid, it is oozing and discharging from the vagina. It's because of yang deficiency. Just case 5 sedation, the problem will be solved in 3 days. Even in the anus, if kidney in is good, in is for holding, no? It will hold the rectum. The prolapse of anus, the prolapse of uterus, that's because of kidney in is deficient. The holding is in, no? Moving is yang. The anal prolapse or uterus prolapse, it's because of the yin and yang. Sometimes both are deficient or sometimes only in deficiency. Fistula. The pus discharge in the anus or nearby anus, that is because of the kidney yang deficiency. You can raise kidney yang by K3 tonification or K5 sedation. The problem will be solved. Fissure. Fissure is a indeficiency. There is a crack in the anus. The crack is due to dryness. In is deficient. So just press K10 or K7 tonification. Done. It will clear. Maybe in 1 or 2 weeks. Maximum within a month. Loose motion with smell is a heat. Then you press K10. Loose motion without smell, it's a coldness. Then you can rise, you can just press K3 20 times. If it is happening in the kid, for kids, don't tonify with pepper or methi, it is very strong. Give mild doses, just press K3 if there is a loose motion, food infection. You can raise the kidney yang and you can kill the bacteria, any infection. And one more thing, UTI, urinary tract infection. You can solve like this easily by raising kidney yang, reducing kidney in. UTI, the infection is happening because of the coldness. Doctor will tell so many tests and all. Some bacteria growth is there, fungus growth is there, that, this and all. What they do? They give antibiotics. What happens after antibiotics? It will kill the bacteria. You will be fine. How many days? 2 months, 3 months. You ladies has to tell how many months later you will get back. People are getting back again the same infection within 6 months. And repeating. They don't know the root cause. Simply again they give antibiotics. Again you are fine. Anybody? I'm telling right or wrong, you have to tell. Varsha? It's the way it is happening.
Yes, sir. One of my friend has frequently UTI issue.
Yeah. Frequently they are suffering.
Yeah.
Why they are frequently suffering means doctors are killing the bacteria, but they are not eradicating the environment to grow bacteria. The
Yes.
bacteria are growing because there is a wetness, there is a dampness. You go and stay in Sahara desert? No, because there is no rain, there is no trees, there is no fruits,
Yes.
there is no meal. The fruits, meal, all is at cold, damp.
Yes.
You stay where there is a dam, where there is a river, where there is a rain. Similarly, bacteria also, they will
Yes.
stay where there is a dampness.
Yes.
So, to clear dampness, you can go with espinine sedation or K5 sedation. Then never get back UTI again. Along with that, to kill present bacteria which is there, you can apply black color. In the first class, I told black is to stop the growth, stop any infections. Just apply black. So you may solve within a week or 10 days and it won't reoccur. And in many males who are in diabetic and pre-diabetic, they're getting some itching and dampness issues in the tip of the penis. For them also same point, same treatment. It works. Yes, Deepti, anything to say?
So the UTI, my mom only has UTI. She's diabetic, amputated feet, and since 1.5 years she is having a UTI. Now that is kidney young, but when we have removed the report, the infection has reached the kidney. Now there is kidney enlargement. Now and then when we do further 3-4 months, and there is an issue which says that there is um, some polynephritis issue. So then it's been almost 1.5 years, but no solution to a UTI. So I've been putting black color over here along with Ayurvedic acupressure treatment from last 1.5 months. But even then, now again the pus cells are 100 and 150 this week.
I'm telling you, first 2 weeks, again to the kidney, who is giving dampness? Is a spleen.
Plain.
Just do espinine sedation right now. Check your pus cells after 3-4 days. Your 150 become 50 or 30. Again, you put one more time espinine. Then it will become nil. Then later, in the last time, you put K5 sedation. So hardly that 1.5-2 years problem, you will take maybe 3 to 4 weeks and it will give you complete solution.
So, sir, if they are saying there's polynephritis, which means that there is some blockage in the urethra, and therefore there is
Any blockage is a yang deficiency. Who will create stagnation? It's a yin. You are reducing in the digestion system, you are in the kidney, in the nephri, everywhere you are reducing the yin, rising the yang. Which 2-3 points I'm telling to you, don't think it is solving UTI. It is rising yang in each and every corner of the tissues and body. Okay, even the cyst in the kidney, fibroids in the kidney, any blockages in the kidney. That is because of excess yin and deficiency of the yang. So moment you do espinine sedation, K3 tonification and K5 sedation, done. How much
I'll tell
time
my
it takes?
feedback.
It's individual. One may heal within month, another may heal within 3 months. I don't know. But this is the way you are giving the solution permanently.
So also one more question I had. You mentioned that right knee pain issue is kidney problem, but in the liver class, yeah, but in the liver class, you mentioned that right knee issue is mostly because of the liver heat, and therefore
That's what I'm telling now also. That liver eat, from where that liver eat?
our mother kidney.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, done. See, everywhere we are not telling something blind and shoot. No, I'm not telling some random words here. from the first class to 25th class, anywhere you ask any question, everything is logically connected. I appreciate the Deepti Shah question. She's remembered there when I explained liver. So she is asking now, it's good. Connected one to one. So those connections you will see from next week. Till this week, you are learning everything individually. From the next week, you're learning holistically whole body. Whenever I tell something, I correlate whole body and tell. But before that, you should learn each and every elements individually. Then only you can correlate later. Okay. Sushma.
Sir, you said UTI occurs and repeatedly. So many, I have seen many patients are suffering due to UTI and after menstruation. So what should be done in that case? And this is happening every month.
So kidney UTI is happening with both the cases, with kidney heat and kidney coldness. But 70% of the time it's kidney coldness due to infection. That is the one I told. If it is happening after menstruation, the menstruation itself is a process of yang. Okay. For them, UTI is due to heat. So you can ask them, the urination is little yellowish and large in quantity. And there is a more burning sensation. Okay. For them, you just press K10 20 times, problem will be solved.
So it won't happen then every month if we do this.
Don't worry. It is happening again and again. 2-3 times you press K10. By that time, kidney in will rise. Later, you won't get.
Okay, thank you, sir. And what is it? Is there any relation like children goes for the examination? So it is related to again kidney because they forget something like whatever they study and there they get forget like so that fear happens. So again, it is related to kidney in or young.
It's related to kidney in as well as stomach in. Kidney and stomach in is deficient.
Okay,
Okay. Then.
thank you, sir.
Oh, sir. Sir, Miran here.
Yes, tell me, Miran, how are you?
Yeah, I am fine. How are you, sir?
Yeah, doing great.
Okay. Sir, I have a doubt about this damp heat and heat to diagnose while checking the patient. How we come to know whether they are affected with a damp heat or only heat, and what is the difference between two? And
You can check with pulse and tongue.
pulse and tank only.
If there is a slippery pulse with speed and with heat, you can check that is a damp heat. Slippery pulse is not there, that bulge is not there, then it is only true heat.
Okay.
Just, in the tongue, you can check. If there is a only heat, there is a red and crack will be there. If there is a damp heat, along with the redness, there is a glassy look and dampness will be there.
Okay. So in such case, if it is a damp heat, means that a root cause is damp, no? So through damp only the heat is rising, right?
Due to heat, it is becoming damp. Both the case will be there. Due to heat, the fluid become thick and become damp.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes due to dampness, the stagnation happens. Due to stagnation, heat will rise. Both the way happens, but most of the time heat creating dampness. That is how the creation cycle.
So heat creating dampness is called as damp heat.
Yes. And
So
cold if the excess of in the fluids get stuck, that is also damp. But damp created due to in stagnation. That is a cold damp.
cold damp.
Okay.
Okay. So in that we shall directly go to treat the heat in the damp heat.
Damp heat we use L11 sedation. Damp cold, we use SP9 suggestion. You'll get results within a week. Pakka.
Within a week. And the only heat is how sir? That also we shall treat with only heat reducing points, right?
Yeah, SI5 is a super point.
Okay, sir.
Only heat is there, just treat SI5.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, this TEM course is designed to avoid the confusions. I can teach you 150 points, 200 points if you want. That is not the aim here, because most of the people who are attending TM, they already know everything, points, everything. But this course is designed to fine-tune you. Even you are a fresher or you are a practitioner, doesn't matter. We tell only 2 or 3 points in each meridian. That is tested and a clear research done on each points. The way I'll tell how it is working, in that way only it works. Damp heat, L11, damp cold, SP9. You try and you can see the results, how we are explaining here. Okay, so without doubt, definitely you can practice TM points. You can see the great changes. Okay, thank you. Yes, Priya.
Namaskara, sir.
Namaskara. How are you?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you. Sir, a patient who feels much better now after he had come for neck stiffness, and with the symptoms, it was more so with lung coldness, and he had running nose during winter, and he had sneezing. Whenever he had lots of sneezing, he had difficulty in breathing. And his main complaint was neck stiffness. So when I used Nadishwara, it had given me K7 tonification. After 3 days, he felt better, like 20% better, and now he's 75% much better.
Super.
What is the thing between K7 tonification and lung? Nadishwara says first element is air, second element is cold.
See, he is getting neck stiffness due to lung coldness. Okay. So to remove the lung coldness, so Nadiswara is suggested lung sun point, K7. K7, it is increasing kidney coldness by taking water from the lungs. When water is removed from the lungs, the neck is free. In that way, the Nadiswara is suggested. Okay.
Great,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
He has gone, one more thing. He has gone to many doctors. He has taken MRI, all scans, physiotherapy, everything. Nothing worked, but only this worked. Hats off to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Sometimes many users are telling the Nadiswara is doing magic. You can do magic with the TM course. Okay. I'm not telling to promote this course. I am telling to attend this course only because you clearly see the logical end, the scientific background for this course and this Nadiswara. Without that, what happens? No, you just go blindly. Even before 6-7 years back, I am also blind. I learned something as simple points which they taught, 4 needle technique and 10 needles, 6 needles, 1 needle. Okay, needling. Few patients are better, few patients are not getting results. But I'm not unable to connect why they're not getting results. But in the TM course is not like that. With all the struggles, we came out how this K7 works. It is rising kidney coldness means from where it is taking that coldness energy. How it is taking in from the lungs. And what time it works. how it works, how it is impacting on your gynec, how it is impacting on your skeleton system. We did thorough research for 7-8 years. Okay, so we are giving the essence of it. Take this essence. I really feel great if you further add little more stuff to this TM, because every individual thinks differently. If you are a TM students, you can do few more research and you can share your experience, and so that it will be learned. So that's what after the course, even I am discussing with Joshi sir, we plan to conduct some revision and refreshing classes, so that each and every TM students can share their view and their experience and their thoughts with they learned with this practice. Okay, so definitely, so our journey is continuing and learning goes continuation, and it's never ending till the last breath. We are keep on searching the health. Okay, so tomorrow we are concluding this coldness energy by connecting both all three warmers with kidney yin and yang. So see you tomorrow sharp 8 o'clock. Okay, good night.
Thank you, Basavaraj Sir. Thank you all participants. Now itself also you can share your experience in your respective group or in Joshi's Kerala group, the general public group, wherever you can. That will, that will increase the confidence level of the other participants too. So you are always welcome. Anyway, we are very much with the gratitude. We are saying thanks to our Basavaraj Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you,
meet
sir.
again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you, sir.